this demo, we're going to do a really basic WebPart demo, just to illustrate the similarities between web parts and server controls. So if you have experience with building server controls in ASP.NET, then building a web part isn't much of a stretch. We'll get into some more detailed web part demos later. So for now, we're just going to create a new project in Visual Studio 2013. And we're going to create a SharePoint project. We're going to use the traditional SharePoint solution. We'll get into the app model in a future demo. We'll call our project Demo WebPart. And we'll stick that project in the C:\demos folder. We're going to host our project on the publishing site at the root of PDM spdev on port 80, and we'll make it a farm solution for simplicity's sake. Although what we're doing here could be easily done in a sandbox solution, or in an app model project for that matter. So now that we've got our project up, let's add a new web part to the project. We'll add a new web part called Say Hello. In our Say Hello web part, we're just going to add a couple of lines of code to the create ChildControls method. We'll create a text box. We'll just call it txt and set it equal to a new instance of the text box class. And then we'll just set the text property of our text box equal to, yep, you guessed it, hello world. You can't have a programming demo without at least one hello world. And then we'll add the text box to the controls collection of the web part. Now that's it for the creation of our control. Pretty straightforward. Now obviously this is not a demonstration in creating complex web parts, just illustrating the similarities between web parts and server controls in ASP.NET. So let's go ahead and debug this. We'll deploy it to our server and then add the web part to the page and ensure that our hello world property appears. Enable debugging. Log in. So let's go to the page that I've already created in Site Contents. I created a page called WebPartTester. We'll get that page from the Pages library, and then we'll add our web part to it. Since we didn't make any modifications to the web part properties, the web part shows up in the custom category. I'll show you how to modify that in a later demo. We add our web part to the page content section, and we can see that our web part text box says hello world. So now we'll just save and publish our WebPartTester page. Testing web part. Okay, now that we've tested our web part looks pretty good, let's see what that same code looks like in an ASP.NET application. Continue on to the next video to see that.
for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. Also, be sure to check out one of the related videos off to the side over here. If you really enjoyed it, you can help out by sharing the video on Facebook or Twitter. Encourage your friends to subscribe. Thanks again.